Hey, what's going on, people? Doing a quick unboxing today. This is an HDMI switch from Belkin. It's a 4-way. I'm going to try to make this really quick. So here it is. There are the plugs, and one of those is going to be an output and all the rest of them are going to be inputs. So as it works with all these things right here, and it's full 1080p, and I started to stab it open, but I later realized that it's got this really quick opening right here. See if there's anything else worth mentioning. It's a 4-way. It mentions gaming consoles, laptops, Blu-ray players. And if you have a TV like mine, you only have one HDMI input on here. So when you start stepping up your electronics, you're going to have to get one of these. Alright, let's see. Cool. And then, just to make it difficult, I put the actual switch behind this piece of cardboard. Roll this to the side. So here's a switch. It's got a select button right here. You can select from your 4 inputs. This is an output, so this is the input right here. Output. This is probably for power. IR, because I believe it works with the remote control. And these are all inputs. So there are 4 inputs and 1 output. Here is the remote control. And here is the receiver for the remote control. So this would just go right here, and then you just put this somewhere where you can access like the beam from the remote control to from here, and you'll be able to switch between these 4 inputs. So I noticed that they have a spot for a 5-volt, but they did not include anything. I'm wondering if I'm going to actually have to go dig one up from somewhere. Important note: power supply. When an HDMI cable is used with an HDMI device, this switch will be powered by the 5-volt that always runs from a standard HDMI device through the cable. If this switch is connected to a non-HDMI device or connected to a long HDMI cable, there's a port on the switch that will accept the necessary power supply. This power supply is not included and must be purchased separately. So I think from the gist of that, that's saying as long as I stick to short HDMI cables, I will not need to get a 5-volt power supply. So hopefully that is the case. And I will try to update you guys on this and how it works later. This looks like maybe like a sticky pad to stick it to the TV or the wall. Also, I want to note that there are cheaper ones. This one costs $34, and there are much cheaper ones out there, so keep your eye out. I think Amazon is selling one for like $5, and then it ends up being like $8 with shipping. It has great reviews. It's a no-name brand, and I'm thinking about using that. So we'll see how this works. Thanks.